Hi, my name is Suzanne Devereaux, and I am actually about to complete my first ever online course through Fresno Pacific called University Success. And there are several different positive attributes to taking this course, but I would say that my three top favorites, so to speak, that probably stood out the most is number one, it really has provided a set of tools for me to learn how to navigate the online learning process. Online learning is clearly much different than being in a classroom setting. And so being able to know how to find the information that you need is really essential. And this course did a fantastic job of being able to point me in the right direction. Number two, for the positive things that stuck out would be it's really developed a sense of confidence in myself and in my abilities. Going back to school as an adult is a little intimidating. All the pressures of life, I really didn't think I could do it. And taking this course has made me see that I can probably do more than I thought I could. So that was really, really a special thing that I took away from this class. And then number three is going to be establishing a more firm understanding of critical thinking and critical thinking skills. It really is a part of our everyday life. And so I'm so grateful for the things that I read, the videos I watched, the papers I was able to write and read and post on the forums. It really did give me a better concrete understanding of how to be a better critical thinker. And so in discussing the goals and the strategies for those goals, the first one I would like to talk about is critical thinking. In the Adult Learner's Companion, I learned a great deal about critical thinking skills and how necessary it is in whether it's our college career or our employment, family dynamics. Critical thinking really does affect every area of our life. And so it basically is the concept that you remove the emotional part of it and you think logically with reason. And there are several steps for that. And so I would say that I believe there are 6 steps to critical thinking. And so I just like to take a minute and read those steps to you. So number one, it's going to be knowledge, which asks you to remember, memorize, define terms or list items. Number two is comprehend, which asks you to describe, to discuss or interpret or summarize. Number three is apply, which asks you to comprehend, to calculate, demonstrate, illustrate, examine, or relate. Number four is analyze, which asks you, of course, to analyze the information, to arrange it, to classify it, to compare it, to differentiate. Number five is synthesize, which asks you, of course, to combine, design, formulate a plan, compose, and then lastly would be to evaluate, which is to assess, measure, rank, judge, or evaluate and explain a problem. So by daily implementing these tasks, I'll be able to successfully apply critical thinking skills to my college career or any potential problems that arise in my adult life. And number two would be, as my goal, would be to stress in finding balance. As an adult woman who works full time, and I have a son and I'm a single mother, also trying to go to school full time, I typically can burn the candle at both ends. And so one of the strategies that I would like to implement for this goal is to really work on going to the gym a minimum of 4 days a week. So what I've done is I've set my alarm for 3:25. I wake up and I go to the gym from 4 to 5 a.m. And what I've found is that when I do that, I am more focused, I have more energy, and I just feel better about myself. And so it really is a mental thing. When you feel better, you do better. And so I would say that would be my first goal, is to continue to maintain my gym time. That's so important. Number two would be following a better bedtime routine. It's very easy, I would say, as a mother to look down at the clock after you put your kids to bed and realize, oh my goodness, it's 11 o'clock. And where did my day go? And I think it's so important that I set an alarm to say, okay, let's start winding down. Let's start putting the things that need to be done. Let's get those done so that we can go to bed at a reasonable time, because sleep is so essential. When I am not well rested, I know that my brain is just tired. I don't articulate things like I'd like to. I'm less focused. I don't have energy. And so those two things combined are really, really essential to eliminating stress and finding balance. And then I would say lastly, my last goal, number 3, would be time management. And of course, time management is so necessary when you have many, many things on your plate. It can be very easy for us to get overwhelmed. So my goal right now and the strategy is to implement a daily task routine and put them in order. What's most important, and get those done first, and then use the checkoff list. And then number 2 is to set goals. I need to set short-term goals and long-term goals. And I'd like for them to be realistic, something that's attainable, but also something that really pushes me to go the extra distance, because I know that I'm capable of doing that. And I would say that as far as the public speaking strategy that I have implemented in this is to prepare. I do remember that statement. And so I would say that to be successful, we have to be prepared. And so that means all of these goals and all the strategies that I've discussed are all about preparation and giving myself the opportunity to succeed. So I just want to say thank you for this class and this opportunity. I feel like I've learned so much. So thank you.